Hi guys, Vechs here. I just wanted to do a little channel update real quick and address the topic of my Fallout New Vegas LP. I touched on this briefly in my Skyrim video, but basically I need to look into copyright on the music in Fallout New Vegas, and I've contacted Bethesda's legal department, and I have no idea how long it'll take them to get back to me. If you don't know, I'll try to explain it concisely. Uh, Fallout New Vegas contains third-party music by real life, well, real world artists and bands, as opposed to in-house music made by uh, an audio developer hired by the development team. Uh, Now, uh, Obsidian, the developers, Bethesda's the publisher, Obsidian is the developer. Uh, they licensed this third-party music to use in their game. So they paid a record company money to use that music uh, in Fallout New Vegas. Now, just because they paid the record company the money to use the music in their game doesn't mean I can have the music playing on my YouTube channel. And a lot of new people to YouTube, they get in trouble really fast. Their videos will get claimed, pulled. They'll get copyright strikes. Their channels get banned. Um, so let's say, for example, I do an episode of New Vegas and the radio comes on and there's a song playing in the background. And these songs are owned by a multitude of rights holders that own this music. Uh, so you could be for one game for Fallout New Vegas. If I listen to the radio for 10 minutes, I could end up dealing with 10 different legal entities and copyright law and claims of ownership there. So it's a complete mess, and for me as a YouTuber, it's also a complete minefield with very high levels of risk and not all that much reward for, I could be risking my entire YouTube channel for just doing a single video. That's the problem there. So I absolutely love New Vegas. It's one of my favorite games ever. But I have to take, as a YouTuber, I have to take copyright law very seriously. And when games use third-party music, it creates all kinds of issues for us LPers. So let's look at just a specific example of what could happen. Okay, so I start a New Vegas series without contacting the legal department or having any information. I just go in blindly, not knowing any better. Um, I start doing it. I do maybe 3 episodes a week, and after a month, I have 12 episodes of New Vegas out on my channel, and in most of them, there's music. Now, YouTube uses a robot. It's a piece of software called Content ID, and it doesn't scan every video ever made instantly. It kind of takes time. And I have gotten copyright strikes on my channel for videos I uploaded like a year and a half ago, and that the Content ID robot finally got around to scanning it. Now, for me, those have been false positives. The robot made a mistake and thought one song sounded like another, and I got those straightened out within 48 hours tops. Those are still very scary. That's never an email you want showing up in your inbox. That's terrifying. uh, so let's say a hypothetical scenario: a month goes by, 2 months goes by. I've got 24 episodes out, and nothing's happened so far. And then all of a sudden, on the third month, the copyright ID, the Content ID robot gets around to analyzing the videos, and I start getting my email inbox lights up like a Christmas tree, and I have all these notifications coming in. If you get 3 copyright strikes on your YouTube channel, you're banned automatically. Like, there's no human involved in that loop. The YouTube software just bans that channel. And so as you can see, if you get a bunch of strikes really fast, you actually risk your channel getting banned. And it can be very frustrating as a content creator because you don't really get to talk to a human being. It's all done by these automated scripts that Google is using on YouTube, because Google owns YouTube, if you didn't know. Uh, and and so there's a lot of there's so many problems there. So a lot on YouTube goes on behind the scenes. There's a lot to think about when you go to make videos and put them up on YouTube. Uh, it's not all just hi guys, Vechs here. There's a whole world of copyright law, among other things, and then there's also working with other people and collaborations and stuff, and time schedules and video editing software and software glitches. I know I have as an example, one of my codecs, for whatever reason, if I try to render something more than around that 40-minute mark, it likes to crash. I've got more codecs I can use, but they're not as good, and this is way outside the purview of this video and this discussion. But that's just one example of, a technical hurdle that I always have to deal with, and you guys never really hear about it. But anyway, I felt like I owed an explanation to you guys. It's New Vegas is delayed until I can get copyright law sorted out with the third-party music in the game. And it may be where I just have to have the radio disabled in the game. That's the only way to absolutely be sure. But I would hate to do that, but that's a possibility. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. I'll see y'all in the future when I am going to do New Vegas one way or another. I will turn the radio off if I absolutely have to. But I'm looking into seeing about, if I have to or not. Anyway, thanks guys, and I'll see you next time. Until then, as always, take it easy.